This week on GenV.
You know, I could take my glove off and make you. I won't, because I'm all about consent.
Why you always lying? Oh my god. Stop fuck.
Throw consent out the windows, ladies and super gents. We have a new villain on the block.
You're a monster!
And she'll make you forget that she even is one. In this brand new episode of GenV, we'll find out if Kate is Dean Shetty's daughter, the real purpose of the woods, a surprise connection between Victoria Newman and Marie, and most importantly, what happened to Rufus's dick. Now you'll want to stick around till the end of the video as I go over the trailers and new theories on what's going on at Godolphin U. So relax with a Whataburger and make sure to like and subscribe because...
Holy shit! A lot is happening.
Imagine waking up and having this unexplained bodily fluid on your face. That's exactly what happens to Andre, who wakes up besides Kate having no recollection of how he got here. It makes me really miss my college days. I love how we can see a Whataburger fries and empty Turbo Rush cans on the ground. The set designers really go above and beyond in this show. Andre and Kate have found themselves at Dusty's house, a 28-year-old who looks like he's 14.
Yeah, I still got a dick like a hairless caterpillar.
We aren't sure if he's a student at Godolphin or just runs this frat house, nor do we know if he has a power, but stick around for my trailer section because I think I know what he can do. Kate also says she doesn't remember anything that happened, but to that I say,
That was a lie.
upstairs we have Maverick, Marie's invisible RA, being led by Sloane the alpaca. And please, no kink shaming. We see a fire-breathing soup and a mermaid suit before stumbling upon a truly horrific scene. Now one of you has to tell me what's going on here. In the credits, these two are simply billed as a naked man and blissed out woman. Our naked man has some sort of vibrating power which we can see on his hand. This must make him very popular with the ladies.
I'll have what she's having.
Especially this woman who has a hole on her back, don't tell Tech Knight, which secretes, well, I think you can guess. Surprisingly, that isn't the most shocking thing Andre and Kate see as they stumble upon Jordan and Marie in bed together. We saw them together at the end of episode 4, and neither of them know how they got there. In fact, it seems Emma, Jordan, Marie, Andre, and Kate have no recollection of what happened after taking down Sam. I love how Dusty's room is adorned with a Citizen Starlight poster along with images of Homelander, Queen Maeve, and A-Train. Citizen Starlight was a reality show from Vought Studios that followed Starlight. Emma is chilling in a pool in her giant form, using the pool tarp as a blanket. Last episode, it was revealed that in addition to getting small, she can get really big. And as we'll see in these TikToks, she was chugging straight out of a keg. She's known ever since an incident at Buster Beaver's that she can get big. This isn't the only incident to ever take place at a Buster Beaver. An even more notorious one occurred with Black Noir, who has since been haunted by images of Buster and his forest pals. Emma's mom made her swear never to turn big again, and this theme of not being accepted for who you are is echoed by Jordan when she tells the story of her first girlfriend and only wanting to be in her boy form. Emma and Jordan need to be loved and accepted for who they are and not who others want them to be. We'll see Emma kinda embrace her big form as she gets noticed by other students and eventually cracks the top 100 rankings at number 88. A nice Dawn of the Seven Starlight cutout here and collectible cup. Both Emma and Marie have no idea how they got here, which is made even more apparent when Sam arrives. They don't remember him at all. In fact, they don't seem to recall anything to do with Sam or the woods. Now, Sam found them because he smelled Emma's throw up, and I do not want to see how much that was considering how big she was. He has a dire warning for them. Godolphin is dangerous and is responsible for making them forget. Bless Sam's schizophrenic heart since he tells Emma that he'll find a way to make her remember that she is a hero. Emma had kind of given up trying to be a hero, going into Godolphin for its performing arts, but deep down she wants to be known as a hero. She wants to prove to others she can do it. Perhaps this is why she was so insistent on helping Andre in his dangerous mission to help Sam. I love how every episode we learn a little more about the extent of our hero's powers. Marie can sense other people's blood even under their fingernails and can predict when someone's going to have their period. Love the translucent vodka banner in the background, which we'll see Jordan drinking some later on. But when the gang gets together, they realize they have a serious problem on their hands. All of them are losing memories. Memories involving Sam are specifically targeted, like Andre not remembering why he missed his interview with Haley Miller, the one we saw in episode 2. At that time, he was breaking into Brink's office and finding out all about the woods. Their whole altercation with Sam last night has also been wiped. But thank God Marie still remembers exploding Rufus's dick. How was this dude's member blown off and the next day he's at a frat party? I think I have an answer to that, but but we have to wait until Kate's big reveal. Dr. Cardosa wants to quit after almost losing his family to a runaway patient, but Dean Shetty won't let him go that easy. After all, where's he gonna get a job cutting up soups? She assures him that everything's been handled, and to ease his mind, she offers him almost anything. He wants Marie as a test subject, claiming her abilities are the rarest he's ever seen. It's here we find out what the woods is all about. The goal is to create a virus that can control soups, and Cardosa says he's close to perfecting it. We know that some viruses can spread via blood, so that may be one of the reasons he's interested in Marie. But Shetty says that Marie is off limits, that she has a quote benefactor. Is Shetty lying, or is there a mysterious person needing Marie around? And how, if at all, does Marie's sister fit into any of this? I think I know who this benefactor is, but stick around till the end of the video. Marie has no recollection of why she was talking to Rufus in the first place. We, however, know she went to him in the hopes he'd use his powers to locate Emma. But Kate has a startling accusation that in first year he used his powers to her. Of course, this enrages the group, especially Andre, who's been very close with Kate as of late. If they can get to him, perhaps they can also figure out why he's been wiping their memories. Jordan and Marie discuss the awkward situation of waking up naked next to each other and not remembering a thing. Both of them are playing it cool, unsure if the other actually likes them or not. Later, Marie will talk to Emma about her feelings towards Jordan, and Jordan will talk to Maverick about their feelings towards Marie. A classic does my crush actually like me scenario. Over the past few episodes, Marie's distrust of Shetty has grown, so when she sees her with Rufus, it only increases her speculation something rotten is going on. Jordan and Marie run after him only to find themselves tricked by Benny, a shapeshifter who was given $20 to knock them off Rufus's scent. You'll even notice Benny's version of Rufus wears a different shirt than the real Rufus. Andre waits for Rufus in his dorm room, and we see him using his power to shut the metal door and windows. I've long suspected that the Godolkin dorms can be transformed into a sort of prison, and this only confirms it. Rufus says he never touched Marie. In fact, it was Marie who attacked him. When he says this, I think he's actually referring to being chased by her and not the Dicksplosion. What if that whole Dick fiasco was a memory implanted into Marie by Kate to corroborate her rape allegation, to make Rufus look like the bad guy? I mean, the alternative is that he has some sort of magical dick rejuvenation ability, which if he does, Rufus please DM me. Rufus also recalls being attacked by Kate, a reference to episode 2 where every hour he'd have to swing a baseball bat into his dick and yell Jumanji. One thing I do want to know about Kate's power is how long her pushes work. Like, is Rufus still swinging a bat into his dick every hour, or does it kind of wear off? Andre threatens Rufus, but wakes up at everyone's favorite restaurant, Whataburger, so it looks like Rufus can telepathically use his power as long as, according to him, he's close to the other person. While cleaning up her room, Emma finds the Stardust sweater we saw her wearing last episode. Sam had mentioned Stardust earlier in the day, and he seems to be their only connection into finding out what's really going on at Godolkin. It's this sweater that will later lead Emma back to the theater and the revelation that it was Kate who was behind wiping all their memories. Sam knows all about Kate's power, having fallen victim to it years ago at Sage Grove. She was even using it on Golden Boy so that he'd forget he has a brother. Meanwhile, Sam has to fend off a group of soldiers hell-bent on taking him back. We saw last episode how he sometimes manifests people as puppets, likely as a way to reduce the trauma from what he's about to do. Somehow ripping apart a puppet's head feels a little less violent than the real thing. Back at Godolkin, Emma notices Marie is scratching her neck like Tyrone Biggums.
And it's not nice to pay actors in crack day.
Using her sanguine skills, she's able to identify a clot and burst it to reveal a tracker. We'll find that Jordan has one too. Does every Godolkin student have one, or just a select few? Marie barges into Andre's room to find Kate there, and for a brief moment we can see that she was watching a Starlight moisturizer commercial. No doubt a part of the Vitality line. But as Marie goes off explaining how this whole thing is bigger than Rufus and that Dean Shetty is a part of it, Kate wipes her memory. Kate has been secretly working with Dean Shetty. In her mind, her actions were a necessary evil to protect the ones she loves from harm. Now, I don't know about you, but I got total mother-daughter vibes here. In episode 3, we learn that Kate was estranged from her parents. They wouldn't even touch her after they found out about her power. Could Shetty have adopted her, or at least become a mother-like figure? In that same episode, Shetty tells Marie that she used to have a daughter.
You have a daughter? I did.
Maybe Kate lost her parents and Shetty lost her daughter, and the two have been kind of using each other to fill those respective roles. Shetty also refers to Kate as sweetheart and implies that they've been doing these wipes for a long time. Their nails are both done the same way, and their conversation seems to take place at Shetty's home, not at her office, which gives it a more personal tone. All these things combined give me the suspicion there is some form of mother-daughter connection here. Past posters for Payback, Race to Death, and Clueless, perhaps a nod to our characters having no clue what's going on, Emma learns about Kate's wiping from Sam. Meanwhile, Kate is snuggled up next to Andre watching Mesmerizer. This is an older show starring child soup actor Mesmer, who has telepathic powers. We saw the adult version of him in The Boys Season 1, played by Haley Joel Osment. Billy Butcher smashed his face in after it was found out he betrayed the boys to Homelander. Andre confides in Kate that he wants out of Godolkin, that the two of them should leave. She wants this too, but can we really believe her? Meanwhile, Marie and Jordan confront Rufus, who once again states he never touched any of them, and the reason he was seen with Dean Shetty is that he works in the dean's office. Even though Dusty is here, high off 2CB, a psychedelic, he vouches for Rufus, providing him with an alibi. Rufus couldn't have been the one to wipe Marie. At that moment, Marie receives a call from Emma confirming it wasn't Rufus, but none other than Kate. But before we can get to the bottom of it, Andre storms in, pinning Rufus against the wall with a pair of garden shears. He's about to get some good old-fashioned justice until Kate stops him and reveals the truth. It looks like Kate has the ability to give people their memories back, as seen with this brief montage of memories wiped from Andre. If Andre can get his memories back, it looks like the others will get theirs too. This is a tremendous betrayal of the highest order for Andre, and he calls Kate a monster. The title of this episode is Welcome to the Monster Club. Just how Kate will recover from this is unknown. She'll be persona non grata for a while, but with the gang getting their memories back, it looks like Dean Shetty's hold on keeping the woods a secret is about to come undone. Now we move on to our trailer sleuthing section, where we take a look at the season's trailers to see what might happen next. Check out Dusty, Jordan, Marie, and Andre. This has to be sometime close to the events of this episode since they're wearing the same clothes as when they confronted Rufus. This might be a stretch, but could this wooded area be near where Dean Shetty confronted Teknite, a place she said there were no cameras? Check out these woods prisoners in agonizing pain. This looks to be Dr. Cardossa's reflection, and I bet he's testing out a new version of his virus. We'll see this diseased prisoner who seems to be afflicted with whatever Cardossa gave him. Kate here awakens from some sort of sleep or dream. Remember that she often collapses when overusing her power, and we can see her bloodshot eyes, a side effect when she pushes too much. As Kate goes to touch Marie, she mysteriously vanishes. This teleportation thing could be Dusty's power. All of them seem to jump in this shot except for Dusty. Here's Sam partying at the Godolkin dorm. My best guess is that he was taken here by Emma to hide, but gets swept up with making friends and partying. Remember, this guy has never had any friends. He's never experienced any childhood whatsoever. Looks like Rufus makes it out in one piece. Hope he's listening to the latest Starlight banger. Here are some students struggling to make it out of the dorms before these giant metal doors close. In this episode, we saw how the dorms operate almost like a prison, so something has definitely gone down. Will Golden Boy be back? I don't think we've seen him in this white shirt, suggesting we'll get more Golden Boy flashbacks, unless we're dealing with a clone. This appears to be an escaped woods prisoner, judging by the gray sweatpants and sweater. She has laser beams coming out of her eyes, but I'm not sure if this is the same woman we'll see fighting Jordan, who also has this power. Sam and Emma make out in front of a polarity crane game, implying that she gets her memories back. We'll even get another Emma puppet sighting. In the coming episodes, it looks like there will even be a big debate on campus over soup rights. Here are some protesters, and we'll see a conversation between Victoria Newman and what might be Cameron Coleman from Vought News. Some of the signs read, Stop Soup Hate, Heroes United, Soups Keep You Safe, and Fuck Newman. The Red Band trailer will have us believe that Victoria has a one-on-one conversation with Marie in which she says, "This is your shot at real power." Is Victoria Newman Marie's mysterious benefactor? They have a lot in common. Both Victoria and Marie killed their own parents. Both of them attended Red River, and Victoria would be able to access files on Marie, and perhaps Marie's powers can help Victoria in her campaign. But now I turn it over to you. What do you think will happen in the weeks ahead? I want to hear your thoughts and theories in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and for more bad takes you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at ThinkStoryYT. Until next time, remember,
You're a monster!